I'm Dallin. There's lots of publicly available data that we can use and interact with to see what's going on in the world. I'm specifically interested in all of the military data that's available. So I made a simple app called Overwatch, which will visualize aircraft, vessel, satellite, conflict, and other data on a map. Overwatch visualizes all the data for military aircraft, vessels, satellites, restricted airspace, conflicts, and potential humanitarian data. It does this by placing this data on a map. Here we can see aircraft that are identified as being military. The different colors represent their altitude. Let's zoom in on this aircraft over Kansas. If we click on it, we see that this is a R-135 fighter that's currently flying at 34,000 feet altitude, and it's associated to the US. This is live data that's updated every few seconds. As we can see, there was an update. In this aircraft, the C-17 is flying eastbound, currently at 33,000 feet. Let's look at a chopper just south of Dallas. This is an H-60 helicopter. It's blue because it's flying below 10,000 feet. We also see on the map that there's some green aircraft, like this green helicopter showing in Denver. It's it's overlaid, actually. So if we zoom in, this is Buckley Space Force Base. So the H-60 helicopter here is actually grounded, hence why it is green. If we zoom out, we can see that we have data for all of the US. We also have data for all over the world. So here, over in Israel, we see that there's a Q-9 United Kingdom plane flying at 13,000 feet. And over here, this is likely, yes, a small UAV for Malta. We also have vessel data. If we turn on the vessel data, it'll take a little bit to load. And after loading, we see all of the boats in this area. We can filter these by type to only military ships. This, for example, is an unknown warship. If we zoom out, we see that there's some warships in Georgia, for example. We see some in Greece, or Italy, my bad. Also here in Italy and France. We can turn on more data. We can see satellite data. There's currently this satellite that is a Russian global navigation satellite that's over Iran. It has a NORAD number, and we can see the current altitude. This is labeled as a foreign military satellite because it's associated with the Russian aerospace forces. We also see this green satellite over Saudi Arabia. It's a European GPS satellite, and it's associated to the EU. We can turn on some more data. Let's turn on conflicts. These conflicts will show relevant events that may or may not have an article associated to them. This, for example, was captured 12 minutes ago from an open source conflict database. This is Overwatch. Some things that I could do to change this to make it more interactive is use different data, perhaps using a 4D map so that we get a globe view rather than this flat map view.